ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Okay, chapter 10, the opulence of the absolute. Supreme Person of Godhead said, listen again, O mighty Arjuna, because you are my dear friend, for your benefit I shall speak to you further, giving knowledge that is better than what I have already explained. So Krishna is going to talk further about himself. Neither the hosts of demigods nor the great sages know my origin or opulences, for in every respect I am the source of the demigods and sages. He who knows me as the unborn, as the beginningless, as the supreme lord of all the worlds, he only, undiluted among men, is freed from all sins. So Krishna is saying, one who knows him as unborn, beginningless, supreme lord itself is freed from all sins. Naturally, such a person will surrender to him and do service to him, so he will get initiated, he will become free from all sin. Intelligence, knowledge, freedom from doubt and delusion, forgiveness, truthfulness, control of the senses, control of the mind, happiness and distress, birth, death, fear, fearlessness, non-violence, equanimity, satisfaction, austerity, charity, fame, infamy, all these various qualities of living beings are created by me alone. The 7 great sages and before them the 4 other great sages, which are the Kumaras, and the Manus, come from me, born from my mind, and all the living beings populating the various planets descend from them. One who is factually convinced of this opulence and mystic power of mine engages in unalloyed devotional service. Of this there is no doubt. So this is the whole thing. This Vibhuti, Krishna is talking about his Vibhuti, his opulences, so that one who is convinced about this will engage in unalloyed devotional service. And then it gives more information. I am the source of all spiritual and material worlds. Everything emanates from me. Iti matva bhajante mam buddha bhava samanvitaha. Aham sarvasya prabhavo matta sarvam pravartate. Everything comes from me. The wise who perfectly know this engage in my devotional service with all their hearts. Bhava samanvitaha. So not mechanically. Very, very important. So we don't do bhakti mechanically. We do bhakti with all our hearts. Or we should do bhakti with all our hearts. And how do such people spend their time? Machchitta madgata prana bodhayantah parasparam kathayantascha mam nityam tushyanti charamanti cha. Very important. Machchitta madgata prana. The thoughts of my pure devotees dwell in me. Machchitta dwell in me. Madgata prana. Their lives are fully devoted to my service. And bodhayantah parasparam. They derive great satisfaction and bliss by bodhayanta, enlightening one another and conversing about me. Kathayantascha mam nityam, about me. Tushyanti charamanti cha. Great satisfaction and bliss. So their thoughts dwell in Krishna, their lives are devoted to Krishna's service, and they derive great satisfaction and bliss from Shravanam Kirtanam. This is the most important thing. That's why he keeps saying that those who don't have taste for Shravanam Kirtanam will find it very difficult to make progress in Krishna consciousness. Some people think that just doing service is also mentioned here. And they're fully devoted to his service. Now, being devoted to this service means being ready to do whatever the authorities, bona fide authorities say. So they're always thinking about Krishna, not about themselves. They're ready to do anything for Krishna's pleasure, Guru and Krishna's pleasure, and they derive great satisfaction and bliss by discussing about Krishna, by hearing about Krishna, by glorifying Krishna, by chanting the holy name. This also we have spoken, not that some devotees are just attracted to kirtan, but not to japa. That is just possibly musical attraction, that's all. Okay, which is also okay. Which will finally, hopefully, bring them to the stage of developing taste for Nama. So we should remember this verse. Majchitta madgata prana bodhayanta parasparam kutayantastamam nityam tushyanti charamanti cha. Tesham satatayuktanam bhajatam pritipurvakam dadami buddhiyogam tam yenamam upayanti te. To those who are constantly devoted to serving me, satatayuktanam, constantly engaged, constantly in touch, constantly connected. Bhajatam pritipurvakam, again, buddha bhava samanvitaha tushyanti cha ramanti cha pritipurvakam. Everything is activity of the heart. So there is no scope for mechanical bhakti. To those who are constantly devoted to serving me with love, pritipurvakam, I give the understanding by which they can come to me. Okay, so I want to explain this. What does this mean? I give the understanding by which they can come to me. I've explained this before. Anybody wants to try? What does this Dadhami Buddhi Yogam mean? What does this giving intelligence mean? Anybody? Nobody? Okay. So, we should remember that all of us have very unique relationship with Krishna. Okay. Yeah. Yes, Prabhu. Okay. Not able to hear Vinod Prabhu. Okay, so let me continue. So all of us have a unique relationship with Krishna. Now, now the process of devotion which has been given to us is something which will work for everybody, meaning the process is the same, but the destinations might be slightly different. Now then, how does one who is all following the same process end up in different destinations? So that is so which when, how do we put it? Okay, so different ways of explaining this. So sometimes what happens is, we would have read so many of Prabhupada's books, so much of instructions from him, etc. Now, sometimes it's not that all these instructions we don't remember all the time. Okay, sometimes we are in some situations and we don't know what to do. Now, if you are constantly devoted to serving Krishna with love, then Krishna will tell what you are supposed to know. How will he tell? Suddenly, some very strong thought comes in your mind, which is based on Shastra, not some whimsical speculation. Something based in Shastra which you have read, but you don't think that that is the answer to your question. That comes up. Or somebody comes and tells you something. Or you hear something in some lecture. Or you suddenly come about reading something which is absolutely relevant for your current situation. That Krishna gives. Which means that whatever is required for us to progress to the next stage, Krishna will give us. Now then the question might arise, okay, isn't it all the same? Isn't the process the same? The process might be same, but also slightly different. And but also what is more important is what stage in what stage in his devotional life the devotee is in. Based on that, the instructions will vary. Now, we don't know, when we read all these instructions, we don't know what is applicable to us at what stage in our devotional life, right? And ideally, we should go to the guru. But not everybody goes to the guru. But then they're still sincere. So then even for such devotees, Krishna gives intelligence from within. So then he might tell what needs to be done, which direction to take. Many times, like what books to read. We might have some serious questions. Where will we find answers to those questions? So many ways Krishna directs us. He gives us intelligence. So we can know that Krishna is there in our life very easily. But we have to come to this Bhajatam Priti Purvakam. Of course, this is not the stage of love, but we are serving Krishna with love. We want to do whatever pleases him. We don't want to do whatever pleases Srila Prabhupada, whatever pleases Guru, senior Vaishnavas. And we are striving hard. Dridhabrataha. Then Krishna will give us intelligence, buddhi yogam, understanding by which we can come to him. We can go to him. Is this okay? Is this understandable? Somewhat I'm speaking from my experience, my life realization. So might not be 100% accurate.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. So tesham evanukampartham aham agnanat jam tamaha nashayami atma bhavasto gnanadipena bhasvata. So to show them special mercy, evanukampartham, special mercy, I, dwelling in their hearts, nashayami atma bhavasto, destroy with the shining lamp of knowledge, gnanadipena bhasvata, darkness born of ignorance. Agnanajam tamaha. So Krishna destroys our ignorance. Again, for all these, it is Priti Purvakam, Dridhaprataha. These are the keywords. Meaning serving with love, with full determination, sincere, serious, all these qualities. So after hearing so much, Arjuna is convinced. Arjuna is sold out. Just a few very powerful, just we are seeing 8th, 9th, 10th chapter, 11 verses. Pretty much very powerful things Krishna said about devotion and about himself and about his relationship with devotees, etc. That is good enough. For Arjuna, it was good enough. So he just concludes saying that Param Brahma Param Dhamma Pavitram Paramam Bhavan Purusham Shashvatam Divyam Adidevam Ajam Vibhum Ahustvam Rishes Sarve Devarshis Naradas Tatha Asito Devalo Vyasa Swayam Chaiva Pravishimi. Arjuna said, you are the Supreme Person, you have got it. I conclude. The ultimate abode, the purest, the absolute truth. You're the eternal, transcendental, original person, the unborn, the greatest. All the great sages such as Narada, Asita, Devala, and Vyasa confirm this truth about you, and now you yourself are declaring it to me. And of course, Arjuna knew all this, but he got into, illusion, bewildered. So then Krishna's a few, statements just convinced him, fixed him. He got back to his original constitutional position. And he says, Sarvam etadritam manye enmam vadasi Keshava. Sarvam. I accept everything that you said is truth, not some partial. I like this about Bhagavad Gita. I don't like that about Bhagavad Gita. I like I like this thing that my guru is saying. I don't like that thing that he's saying. No, totally accept. Neither the demigods nor demons can understand your personality. But bhaktya mam abhijanati. Only devotees can understand. Indeed, you alone know yourself by your own internal potency. O Supreme Person, origin of all, Lord of all beings, God of all, God of gods, Lord of the universe. So is Deva Deva Jagatpate, Bhuta Bhavana Bhutesha. Purushottama. So Arjuna is glorifying Krishna. So nice. Purushottama. Bhuta Bhavana. Bhuta Bhavana. Bhutesha. The original is the Lord of all beings. Deva Deva. The God of gods. Devadi Deva. Deva Deva. Jagatpate. You are the Lord of the universe. You are the master of the universe. And then Krishna, Arjuna is asking, please tell me detail of your divine opulences by which you pervade all these worlds. So Arjuna wants to make sure that he seals the deal. Meaning, anybody who comes reads this, he should get convincing that yes, okay, Krishna is the supreme Lord. So he's asking, tell me out, tell more. What else can we say to convince foolish people who don't want to believe? Not foolish people, because those who come to Bhagavad Gita are Sukrutina. Okay. So what can be said to convince everybody, without doubt? How shall I constantly think of you? How shall I know you? In what various forms are you to be remembered? So this also is asking, what form should you be remembered? Should you be remembered? Oh Janardana, again, please describe in detail the mystic power of your opulences. I'm never satiated in hearing about you. For the more I hear, the more I want to taste the nectar of your words. Nasti me amrutam. Amrita, this is the nectar. Sri Bhagavan Vacha. Yes, I will tell you my splendorous manifestations, but only of those which are prominent. My opulence is limitless. Arjuna is saying, please tell me detail. Krishna is saying, no, I can only tell whatever is prominent because my opulence is limitless. So Krishna starts off. I am the super soul, seated in the hearts of all living entities. I am the beginning, the middle, and end of all beings. Of Adityas I am Vishnu, of lights I am the radiant sun, of Maruts I am Marichi, among stars I am the moon. So whenever we see these things, we should remember, okay, it's Krishna. Everything is Krishna. Of the Vedas, I'm Samaveda. Of the demigods, I'm Indra. Of the demigods, I'm Indra. And so Indra gets into a lot of difficulty because Krishna only puts him into difficulty so that he can teach lessons. Of the senses, I'm the mind. And we have to control the mind. And mind is so powerful because Krishna is saying, I am the mind. And in living beings, I am the living force, consciousness. Of Rudras, I am Lord Shiva. Of Yakshas and Rakshasas, I am Kuvera. Of Vasus, I am Agni. Of mountains, I am Meru. Of priests, I am Brahaspati. Of generals, I am Kartikeya. Bodies of water, I am the ocean. Of great sages, I am Bhrigu. Of vibrations, I am the transcendental Om. Of sacrifices, I am the chanting of Japa. Yagnanam, Japa Yagnosmi. And of immovable things, I am the Himalayas. Trees, I am banyan trees. Sages, I am Devarshi. Sages among demigods, I am Narada. Gandharvas, I am Chitraratha. Among perfected beings, I am Kapila. Siddhanam. Uchchaishava of Ashwanam. Of horses, I am Uchchaishava. Produced during the churning of the nectar, ocean of nectar. Of lordly elephants, I am Airavata. Among men, I am the monarch or the king. Of weapons, I am the thunderbolt, Vajrayudha. Among cows, I am Surabhi. Of causes of procreation, I am Kandarpa, the god of love. Of serpents, I am Vasuki. Of many hooded Nagas, I am Ananta. Among aquatics, I am Varuna. Of departed ancestors, I am Aryama. Among dispensers of law, I am Yama, the lord of death. Among Daitya demons, I am the devoted Prahlada. Among subduers, I am time. Kalosmi. Among beasts, I am the lion. Birds, I am Garuda. Of purifiers, I am the wind. Of wielders of weapons, I am Rama. Of fishes, I am the shark. And of flowing rivers, I am the Ganges. Maybe that is why Krishna wears Makara Kundala. Just speculating. Of creations, I am the beginning and the end and also the middle. Of all sciences, I am Adhyatma Vidya. See, spiritual science. So we have to beg for his mercy only to understand this. Vada Pravadatamaham. Among logicians, I am the conclusive truth. Aksharanam, of letters, I am the letter A. Akaro, not A as in A, English A, Akaro. Among compound words, I am the dual compound, Dvandva Samasa. I'm also inexhaustible time. Akshaya Kala, inexhaustible. Creators, I'm Brahma. Mrityu Sarvaharashchaham. I'm the all-devouring death. All-devouring, meaning I take away everything. I'm the generating principle of all that is yet to be. Among women, I am fame, fortune, fine speech, memory, intelligence, steadfastness, and patience. So some important qualities that women should have: fame, fortune, fine speech, memory, intelligence, steadfastness, and patience. Of the hymns, I am Samaveda. Of the hymns in the Samaveda, I am Brihat Sama. Poetry, I am the Gayatri. Of months, I am Arga Shirsha. And of seasons, I am Kusuma Karaha, flower bearing spring. I am also the gambling of cheats. Of the splendid, I am the splendor. I am victory. I am adventure, and I am the strength of the strong. The descendants of Vrishni, I am Vasudeva. I am Vasudeva. Of Pandavas, I am Arjuna. Of sages, I am Vyasa. And among great thinkers, I am Ushana. Again, Brihaspati. Among all means of suppressing lawlessness, I am punishment. Those who seek victory, I am morality. Of secret things, I am silence. Of the wise, I am the wisdom. Furthermore, Arjuna, I am the generating seed of all existence. There is no being that can exist without me. There's no need to end. There's no end to my divine manifestations. What I have spoken to you is but a mere indication of my infinite opulences. Mere indication. Yadyad vibhutimat sattvam srimad urjitameva va taddadevava gachatvam mama tejomsha sambhavam. Know that all opulent, beautiful, glorious creations spring from but a spark of my splendor. Opulent, beautiful, glorious creations. So whenever we see anything like this, we should just remember it is just a spark of my splendor. Mama tejomsha sambhavam. What need is there, Arjuna, for all this detailed knowledge? With a single fragment of myself, I pervade and support this entire universe. Vishtabhyaham idam kritsnam ekamshena sthito jagat. Ekamsha is what? Paramatma. As Paramatma, he pervades everything. And he supports this entire universe. And because of him, he's entered every atom. So he supports this entire universe. Without him, this universe wouldn't have even come into creation, let alone function. So beautiful. Of course, then Krishna talks about his. Arjuna asks for the Krishna to show his universal form. Now we can just read through this. By my hearing the instructions you have kindly given me about these most confidential sub-spiritual matters, my illusion has now been dispelled. I have heard from you in detail about the appearance and disappearance of every living entity, and have realized your inexhaustible glories. Though I see you here before me in your actual position, as you have described yourself, I wish to see how you have entered into the cosmic manifestation. I want to see that form of yours. If you think that I'm able to behold your cosmic form, O Lord, O Master of all mystic power, then kindly show me that unlimited universal self. Krishna says, my dear Arjuna, see now my opulences, hundreds of thousands of very divine and multicolored forms. Of course, this is not very exciting for devotees, but anyway. Here the different manifestations of Adityas, Vasus, Rudras, Ashwini Kumaras, and all the other demigods. Behold the many wonderful things which no one has ever seen or heard of before. Whatever you wish to see, behold at once in this body of mine. This universal form can show you whatever you now desire to see and whatever you may want to see in the future. Everything material, everything moving, non-being is here completely in one place. But you cannot see me with your present eyes, therefore I give you divine eyes. Now, this divine eyes, Prabhupada explains, saying that Arjuna can see only Krishna's 200 form with love, Premanjana Churita Bhakti Vilochanena. But to see this, opulent universal form, he has to give him some other eyes. Sanjaya said, having spoken thus, the Supreme Lord of all mystic power displayed his universal form. So universe, unlimited mouths, unlimited eyes, unlimited wonderful visions. The form was decorated with many celestial ornaments and bore many divine upraised weapons. He wore celestial garlands, garments, many divine scents were smeared over his body. All was wondrous, brilliant, unlimited, all expanding. Hundreds of thousands of suns were to arise at once into the sky. Their radiance might resemble the effulgence of the Supreme Person in that universal form. At that time, Arjuna could see in the universal form the unlimited expansion of the universe situated in one place, although divided into many, many thousands. Then, bewildered and astonished, his hair standing on end, Arjuna bowed his head to offer obeisances and with folded hands began to pray to the Supreme Lord. My dear Lord Krishna, I see assembled in your body all the demigods, various other living entities. I see Brahma sitting on the lotus flower, as well as Lord Shiva and all the sages and divine serpents. I see in your body many, many arms, bellies, mouths, and eyes expanded everywhere without limit. I see in you no end, no middle, and no beginning. Your form is difficult to see because of its glaring effulgence, spreading on all sides like blazing fire or the immeasurable radiance of the sun. Yet I see this glowing form everywhere, adorned with various crowns, clubs, and discs. You are the supreme primal objective. You are the ultimate resting place of all this universe. You are inexhaustible. You are the oldest. You are the maintainer of eternal religion. The person of Godhead. This is my opinion. You are without origin, middle, or end. Your glory is unlimited. You have numberless arms, and the sun and moon are your eyes. I see you with blazing fire coming forth from your mouth, burning this entire universe by your own radiance. Although you are one, you spread throughout the sky and the planets and all space between. O Great One, seeing this wondrous and terrible form, all the planetary systems are perturbed. So Prabhupada says that nobody had seen this, but when Arjuna saw all the eligible people saw, eligible devotees. All the hosts of demigods are surrendering before you and entering into you. Some of them very much afraid are offering prayers with folded hands. Hosts of great sages and perfected beings, crying all peace. Swasti, Swasti, Swasti iti Utva are praying to you by singing the Vedic hymns. All the various manifestations of Lord Shiva, the Adityas, Vasus, Sadhyas, Vishvedevas, to Ashvis, the Maruts, forefathers, Gandharvas, Yakshas, Asuras, perfected demigods are beholding you in wonder. O mighty armed one, all the planets with their demigods are disturbed at seeing your great form, with its many faces, eyes, arms, thighs, legs, and bellies, and your many terrible teeth. And as they are disturbed, so am I. O all-pervading Vishnu, seeing you with your many radiant colors touching the sky, your gaping mouths and your great glowing eyes, my mind is perturbed by fear. I can no longer maintain my steadiness or equilibrium of mind. O Lord of the Lords, O refuge of the worlds, please be gracious to me. I cannot keep my balance, seeing thus your blazing death-like faces and awful teeth. In all directions I am bewildered. All the sons of Dhritarashtra, along with their allied kings and Bhishma, Drona, Karna, and our chief soldiers also are rushing into your fearful mouths. And some I see trapped with heads smashed between your teeth. As the many waves of the rivers flow into the ocean, so do all these great warriors enter blazing into your mouths. I see all people rushing full speed into your mouths as moths dash to destruction in a blazing fire. O Vishnu, I see you devouring all people from all sides with your flaming mouths, covering all the universe with your effulgence. You are manifest with terrible, scorching rays. O Lord of Lords, so fierce of form, please tell me who you are. I offer my obeisances unto you. Please be gracious to me. You are the primeval Lord. I want to know about you, but I do not know what your mission is. Bhagavan Vacha. Kalosmi lokakshay krit prabhuddho. Krishna said, I am the greatest destroyer of the worlds, and I've come here to destroy all people. Lokavan samahartum yah pravruttaha. With the exception of you, the Pandavas, all the soldiers here on both sides will be slain. Therefore, get up, prepare to fight and win victory. Conquer your enemies and enjoy a flourishing kingdom. They have already They are already put to death by my arrangement. Maya vaite nihita purvameva. Nimittamatram bhava sabhyasachin. Just to become the instrument to fight in the fight. So we have to just become instruments in Krishna's plan. Krishna has some plan to recover fallen souls. We have to become an instrument in his hands. That is the important thing. That is perfection of our life. Drona, Bhishma, Jayadratha, Karna, and other great warriors have already been destroyed by me. Therefore, kill them and do not be disturbed. Simply fight and you will vanquish your enemies in battle. So Krishna already knows what has to be, what he wants to get done, and he will get it done. We can be an instrument. If we don't want to become an instrument, somebody else will become fortunate and will become the instrument. That's all. Sanjaya said, "O king, after hearing these words from the Supreme Lord, the trembling Arjuna offered obeisances with folded hands again and again. He fearfully spoke to Krishna in a faltering voice as follows. Arjuna said, O master of the senses, the world becomes joyful upon hearing your name. Jagat purarshati anurajyate cha. And thus everyone becomes attached to you. Although the perfected beings offer you their respectful homage, the demons are afraid and they flee here and there. All this is rightly done. O great one, greater even than Brahma, you are the original creator. Why then should they not offer their respectful obeisances unto you, O limitless one, God of gods, refuge of the universe, Ananta Devesha Jagannivasa? You are the invincible source, the cause of all causes, Aksharam, and you are the transcendental to this matter, material manifestation, Param, Tatparam. You are the original person of Godhead, Adideva Purusha Purana, Tvamadideva Purusha Purana, Tvamasya Vishwasya Param Nidhanam, Vettasi Vedyam cha Param cha Dhama, Tvaya Tatam Vishwam Ananta Rupa. Adideva Purushaha Puranaha, Asya Vishwasya Paramanidhanam, ultimate sanctuary or rest of this manifested world. Vettasi Vedyam, knower of everything. You're the knower of everything. Paramcha Dhama, you're the supreme refuge. Tvaya Tatam Vishwam Anantarupa. Anantarupa. Tatam. Limitless form. Tvaya Tatam Vishwam. You pervade. The cosmic manifestation is pervaded by you. You are air, you are the supreme controller, you are fire, you are water, you are the moon, you are Brahma, you are the great grandfather. I therefore offer my respectful obeisances unto you 1,000 times again and yet again. Obeisances to you from front, behind, from all sides, O unbounded power. Ananta Virya, you are the master of limitless might. You are all pervading and thus you are everything. Thinking of you as my friend, I have rashly addressed you as O Krishna, O Yadava, O my friend, not knowing your glories. Please forgive whatever I may have done in madness or in love. I have dishonored you many times, jesting as we relaxed, lay on the same bed, or sat or ate together, sometimes alone and sometimes in front of many friends. Oh, infallible one, please excuse me for all those offenses. You're the father of this complete cosmic manifestation, the moving and the non-moving. You're its worshipable chief, the supreme spiritual master. No one is greater than you, nor can anyone be one with you. How then could there be anyone greater than you within the three worlds? O Lord of immeasurable power. The Supreme Lord to be worshipped by every living being. Thus I fall down to offer you my respectful obeisances and ask your mercy. As a father tolerates the impudence of his son, a friend the impertinence of a friend, a husband the familiarity of his wife, please tolerate the wrongs I may have done you. So suddenly Arjuna is like enveloped in Aishwarya Bhava from Sakya. After seeing this universal form, which I've never seen before, I'm gladdened, but at the same time, my mind is disturbed with fear. Therefore, please bestow your grace upon me and reveal again your form. Devarupam. Show your Devarupa as the personality of Godhead, O Lord of Lords, O Lord of the universe. Prasida, Devesha, Jagannivasa. 1,000-armed Lord, I wish to see you in your 4-armed form. Kireetinam, Gadinam, Chakrahastam, Ichchami Tvam Drashtumaham Tathaiva. Tenaiva Rupena Chaturbhujena, Sahasrabaho Bhava Vishwamurte. with your Chaturbhuja. I long to see you in that form. So Arjuna asks Krishna that he wants to see the four-armed form. Supreme Personality of Godhead said, "My dear Arjuna, happily have I shown you by my internal potency this supreme universal form within the material world. No one before you has ever seen this primal form, unlimited and full of glaring effulgence. No one before you has ever seen this universal form of mine, for neither by studying the Vedas, nor by performing sacrifices, nor by charity, etc., can I be seen in this form. You have been perturbed and bewildered by seeing this horrible feature of mine. Now let it be finished. Rupam Ghoram, horrible form. Let it be finished, my devotee. Be free again from all disturbances. Prita Manaha. With a peaceful mind. Now you can see the form you desire. Whatever Arjuna desired, Krishna is going to show. Sanjay said to Dhritarashtra, Krishna, having spoken thus to Arjuna, displayed his real four-armed form. Real four-armed form, Prabhupada says. And because that universal form is just temporary, it's not transcendental, etc. And last showed his two-armed form, Saumya Vapur. Saumya Vapu is his two-armed form, thus encouraging the fearful Arjuna. When Arjuna thus saw Krishna in his original form, he said, "Oh Janardana, seeing this human-like form, Manusham Rupam, Tava Saumyam Janardana," so very beautiful. Idanim asmi samvrittaha sachetaha prakritim gataha. Now I am composed in mind, I am restored to my original nature. So Manusham Rupam. Idam Manusham Rupam. My dear Arjuna, this form of mine you are now seeing is very difficult to behold. Even the demigods are ever seeking the opportunity to see this form which is so dear. The form you are seeing, which is now the two-hand form, with your transcendental eyes cannot be understood simply by studying the Vedas. So they cannot be seen by material eyes. They can be seen by transcendental eyes. And it cannot be seen by studying Vedas, undergoing penances, etc. It is not by these means that one can see me as I am. Bhaktya tvananyaya shakya ham evam vidorjuna. How can you be seen? Only by bhaktya ananyaya shakya. It's possible only by undivided devotional service. Can I be understood as I am standing before you and can thus be seen directly? Somebody wants proof that we can see Krishna directly with our eyes. This is the verse. Bhaktya tvananyaya shakya ham evam vidorjuna gnatum drashtum cha tatvena praveshtum cha parantapa. Only in this way you can enter into the miseries of my understanding. He who engages in my pure devotional service, free from contaminations of fruitive activities and mental speculation. That Prabhupada is adding. Pure devotional service. He who works for me, makes me the supreme goal of his life, who is friendly to every living being, certainly comes to me. See, nirvairaha sarvabhuteshu, meaning he is not envious. He is friendly, meaning that he wants that this is the devotee, wants to give Krishna consciousness to everybody. He certainly comes to me. Okay, so amazing verses. So we'll stop here and Krishna willing, tomorrow we'll read this concluding chapter of 12th of the middle part of Bhagavad Gita. Okay, stop here if anybody has any questions. No questions. Okay, we'll close here. Bhagavad Gita ki jai, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Samveta Gaura Bhakti ki jai. Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyo cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namanant koti vaishnava ki jai, Samveta Gaura Bhakti ki jai. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dandavad.